and shoot. This is going to be Melvin Schlabach from Southington, Ohio. He's drawing the bull they call Spotted Demon. This is a 4-year-old bull. What does that mean? Well, these bulls will start their careers as 2-year-olds with no riders. Their 3-year-old years, the first year they get to feel a rider. By the time they get to their 4-year-old season, they're veterans, they know what to do. They've come up with a pattern, they know exactly how they like to bust. This bull only ridden one time, and it was his 3-year-old year. Since that time, he has been unridden. Spotted Demon, Melvin Schlabach. Trying to get him untied. Nice job at Kyle Weaver.
Okay. So, for you folks that don't know, he just found out what it's like being a bag of cotton candy tied to the tip of the rope.
Our bullfighters are 60 team, 3 of the best in the business right there. Spotted Demon, you guys can see why that bull has been unridden in the last 18 months. But a big round of applause for our cowboy, Melvin Schlabach tonight. Should come off that one. All right, we're going to get set in our Protect Buck and Shoot. Looks like we're going to go to Andrew Fry from Middlefield, Ohio. Anybody know where Middlefield, Ohio is?
The whole town is here.
The whole town and the neighbors. He's got the bull they call Brutus. Protect Buck and Shoot. This is the draw to have. This is the bull that if you see Brutus next to your name, you like it. He bucks, but he's a little bit more rider friendly than you saw in Spotted Demon. This bull's a 5-year-old now. This is his 3rd season bucking. Andrew Fry, Brutus. Yeah, Andrew, come on. Back in your hand. Another cowboy helping the bull run. Stepped on it too. Andrew Fry with a great effort, y'all. He knew he just couldn't get over there. And Geauga County says, yeah, give him a big round of applause. You know, that right there is why I love bucking bulls.
Oh, yeah.
He was riding him to the right, and that bull said, oh, you want to see this? I'll go the other direction, son.
Let me show you something.
Let me show you something cool.
That's why I love bucking bulls, too, from my viewpoint.
What's your viewpoint?
I'm out here, I'm not on him. My mama raised one coward, I know which one he was.
Well, you've watched 4 of the professionals. Let's watch one of our youth riders. This is Coulter Biltz from Burton, Ohio. He's 8 years old. This is what we do when we start training the young bull riders. Well, obviously they don't get on bulls, they get on steers. The steer weighs about 400 pounds. The bulls that you've been watching weigh 1,500. Not quite the power, not quite the speed. He gets the feel of what it's like to be on the back of an animal that doesn't want him there. All right, y'all. Burton, Ohio's on the 8-year-old cowboy, Coulter. Let's go, he's got the fever. He's up and he can hear you. Well, at the end of section number 1, the bulls are 4-5-0. Now, if you guys enjoyed our first section bull riding, I want you guys put your hands together, will you?
Well, we got a great looking crowd here, don't we?
You aren't kidding. Look at all these people.
All these people over here, even people standing over there. I like to make sure that people are having a good time.
Absolutely.
I like to make sure that people are comfortable. I like to make sure people are happy.
Okay.
So here's what I want everybody to do. Since we're all packed in here real good and tight, I want you to turn to your neighbor to your left, even if you know them, and shake their hand. Hello, Now, I want you to turn to your neighbor behind you, give them a high five or a fist bump. Now, turn to your neighbor to your right, give them a big old wet kiss on the lips. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, have you been around to this fair yet?
I walked around this morning.
You should have been over there with me earlier.
Oh, really?
I went over there to get something to eat.
Uh-huh.
I saw the most beautiful lady I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, she was a 12.
Oh, boy.
I mean, and a hot single mom, too.
What?
Had a little boy about this big. That little boy threw a fit over there and slung his french fries all over the ground.
Boy, that's not
That
good.
hot mom lifted him up, laid him across her lap, and give him a good spanking like that.
Oh, good mom.
Yeah. I threw my french fries on the ground, but she wouldn't do that to me.
Well, we are going to move to the town event end of the arena for our first town event end of the night. This is going to be our Cowboys steer wrestling event. All right, so now you're going to listen to this. You're going to see two horses in this. You're going to see two cowboys, but only one of them is competing. The person on your right, that's the steer wrestler. The person on your left, that's the hazer. The hazer's job is to make sure that that steer runs straight down the arena. Why is that important? Because the guy that's steer wrestling on your right side, he's going to jump off the back of a running horse onto that steer, turn that steer 90 degrees to the left, and throw it on to his side. When all 4 feet are facing the same direction, that is going to get the clock to stop. We're going to start with Aiden White from Pleasant City, Ohio. Here's a second generation steer wrestler. He'll maybe step out here just momentarily, but right now, there's a couple of rules that we need to talk about before we get our hands clapping and our feet stomping, and one of those is the barrier rule. So the steer has to have what they call a head start. He has to have an 11 feet head start. So he'll see a rope that's around the neck of that steer. It's tied with kite string. That kite string, when that steer gets to 11 feet, he breaks the kite string. That releases the next rope that you're going to see that's going to be stretched across the barrier. Once that rope that's across the box there breaks, you're going to see that it tells Hunter White that he's free to go. If Hunter leaves early, or Aiden White, excuse me, if Aiden White leaves early, there'll be a 10-second penalty. You don't want to break the barrier, they call it.
Yeah, you break it, you buy it.
Well, in this case, you buy 10 seconds.
Boy, you explained that so good.
Yeah.
That was a mouthful.
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
You should do it again.
No, I'm good. I'm
For
good.
those of us who didn't catch all that. Like me.
All right, here we go. Aiden White, Pleasant City, Ohio, first steer wrestler. Major's ready. Steer's looking straight. Leave the barrier strong, away we go. All right, y'all. He's got it caught. Can we get it turned? He's in a wrestling match, and he does it. How about a 6.6 for Aiden White? Hold on. We spoiled him a little bit.
I think so.
Yeah, we did. All right, let me try this again. I'm going to pretend like I never heard you. And I'm going to say, how about 6.6 for Aiden White? We'll take him straight to the top. We'll start with Coy Dyer from Fredonia, Pennsylvania. He'll be our next cowboy.
Holy smoke.
202 years, Ronald.
That's a long time.
202 years. It's the longest running fair in Ohio and the third I thought I saw on Google longest fair in America.
So that means that Ohio's been partying before everybody else got started.
That's right. Where's my party crowd at on Monday?
Sounds like they may be hungover from the long weekend.
All right, here's Coy. Coy Dyer, Fredonia, Pennsylvania. Got him, stop, turn. What did we just see? He just body slammed a 600-pound cow in 4.6. So that makes him the new leader.
That's going to be hard to catch.
That's going to be tough to beat. But if there's a guy that can do it, Bill Dietz from Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, sure going to try. He backs into the box. The box is those designated areas on each side of the sheep where the steer comes out. That's what they call the box. You'll see on the back side of that box, they got padding that protects the hocks of the animal. All right, he says outside.
That is what we call in rodeo over the head of the intended receiver.
He hits the ground hard. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let him leave this arena without at least showing a little bit of appreciation. That had to hurt. You want to measure that?